Hi everyone, welcome to another weekly wisdom call. My name is Alexander Hamilton Dunlop, and as I do in these calls, I'm here to teach you about the real meaning of this deck of 52, the playing cards that we've used to play poker and bridge and gin rummy, old maid, go fish, pinochle, euchre, hearts, spades. What else? What are some other card games? We've played a lot of different games with this. We've also done a lot of magic tricks. Magicians do tricks with these. So we know that this is for playing a game, and we know that this is for magic. But what we haven't known is exactly what game and what magic. You see, this deck of 52 represents the holographic matrix of our reality. This is a mental model of the underlying energy patterns inside of which we are incarnated. This gives us a mental framework to understand the ocean inside of which we swim. This gives us a map so that we can mentally connect with the crystalline grid, crystalline matrix that is our mathematical reality, this elegantly precise mathematical model that we call reality. 52 cards in the deck, and there are 52 weeks in the year. Coincidence? Of course, it's just a coincidence. Of course, it's just a coincidence, right? Every week is represented symbolically by one of these patterns, and this week we are in the pattern of the Five of Spades. This is the symbolic representation of the energy pattern this week, the Five of Spades. And what that means for us this week is that we're going to be moving through some changes and transformations at a deep level. Whenever this Five of Spades energy is present, and it may be present not just for a weekly basis, let's say it's one of your personal daily cards, or maybe it's your yearly card, or maybe it's your 52-day card. Whenever this card is present, you're going to be moving through a gateway to a new possibility. X marks the spot. And then you move, whoops, there you are, you're moving through a different angle. You're redirecting. X marks the spot of the crossroads in your life. Some kind of crossroads will be reached this week for you, and again, whenever the Five of Spades is present. And it's a crossroads that comes through our vision, our imagination. The spade is an acorn, and this acorn is a symbol of the pineal gland. So something in the way that we're imagining our reality, envisioning who we are, what we believe about ourselves and our reality, something comes to a crossroads with this Five of Spades present. And we make a shift, we make a transformation. We shed our skin like a snake shedding its skin. We shed a layer of our ego. We shed a layer of who we think that we are. Something shifts. Now, when this Five of Spades is present, there can be a lot of restlessness, because we know intuitively, let's say, that change is here for us. But we may not necessarily know what, and so we may spin our wheels. So you want to be on the lookout for a lot of ADD behavior, spinning around, being distracted, and spinning like a hamster on a wheel, but not actually clicking into gear, not actually redirecting, not actually making that move. Maybe having a lot of fantasies, a lot of hopes about what you could do, but then not following through, and again, just spinning in place. So you want to be on the lookout for how your energy is just revving up and you're maybe restlessly spinning, but not actually making the transformation, not actually making the shift. And there could be a lot of reasons for that. Fear is a big one. Fear of the unknown. Fear of what's next. Insecurity, like I don't have what it takes, I won't thrive or succeed in this next whatever that is. I'd rather stay in my comfort zone. I'd rather stay with what's familiar. So spinning around and not going anywhere. Not wanting to leave something behind, like being overly sentimental, overly attached. I don't want to let go of what I have. I like it too much. It means too much to me. It's too dear to me. So I'm not going to let it go. There's a lot of reasons why we might get stuck spinning our wheels and not taking advantage of this yearning, this impulse, or this drive to make a change in our lives. But it's by making this change, this transformation, that we end up where we want to be. And it can be almost like we're looking through a glass door and like trying to get through, and we can't figure out how to get through. We need to find another pathway through. We need to redirect. Right? It's like in front of us, so to speak, this glass door or glass ceiling. And in order to get through, we're going to have to transform something about how we operate. Transform our assumptions. Transform our beliefs. A fundamental transformation is at stake in order to get to the next place that we want to get to, so that we can redirect. And it means that whenever this is present, it means looking for and even anticipating that a change is coming. So let's say you have plans, something you want to do, whatever it is, like you're going on a holiday or you have a project plan in your career. Expect that you're going to need to adjust your course. And don't get upset or frustrated or angry when plans don't go as planned. And look for the change. How can I redirect? How can I be adaptable? How can I be agile? How can I shift on the fly? Right? All of these things are asked of us when this energy is present for us. So the invitation is to have courage. To have the courage to do what you're dreaming. In a sense, to do whatever it takes, this kind of cliched expression, to be willing to tread new ground, to be willing to let go of old assumptions and old patterns in order to find a new possibility, something that's fresh, something you haven't tried yet. Try a fresh possibility, try a new way, find a new pathway. Listen to a different perspective from someone else, read a different book. Something that shines a new light in your consciousness that allows you to open up and transform your consciousness. This will help you play this well so that you make that transformation that you may so desperately want to make. So, for example, I invite you to consider, what is it that you really want in your life? Right? Let's, some examples, like, what do I really want in my life? I want to find my soulmate. Or what do I really want? I want a career promotion. What do I really want? I want to make more money. What do I really want? I want to have a happy marriage. My marriage isn't good right now. I want to have a happy marriage. Right? Whatever your goal is, like what you really want, in order to get there, you're going to go through a transformation of your consciousness, which means you've got an outdated model of your reality. And in order to get the reality that you want, you're going to have to transform your entire vision of your reality, which means transforming your entire perception of yourself, shedding your skin, shedding the old layers of you, shedding the ego, so that you can transform into the person who steps into the reality that is waiting for you. Transformation of consciousness with the 5 of Spades. So, I wish you good luck playing the game of your life. Remember that you are a limitless and timeless being, and you're here to play a game. It's a profound game, but it is a game nonetheless. It's a very challenging game. If it wasn't challenging, we'd get bored. But it is a game nonetheless. And so I invite you to live your life like it's your favorite game to play.